Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's your boy Blu-rayDave, back with another episode of what is the most important thing in a relationship. This is episode 2. So, recently I asked you guys on my YouTube posts that you guys can decide what the next episode should be, and I'll put the poll up right here. 69% of you guys won the top one. Nice. Because it's 69, and that's my favorite number. So yeah, this is how I want this series to be run. I don't know if I'm going to continue the YouTube posts. So seriously, I would like you guys to comment down below about the next episodes. Seriously, I want to hear your guys' hot takes, and I'm very proud of the last episode that I made. But seriously, we need to acknowledge more of this mini-series, right? Get the word out, right? So, you already read the title of this episode. We're going to get straight into it. Communication. And yes, I agree. Communication is important. Communication is key in a relationship. And again, I'll give you a couple examples of my past relationships with communication. Seriously, yeah, communication is a biggie, guys. It's a big deal. I still witness this firsthand with other couples, and I see them arguing. Unfortunately, it's unfair to the women. The women seem from what I've seen, they're the only ones who, try to communicate with their boyfriends, their husbands, and unfortunately, us males, we were born with selective hearing, and I'm not embarrassed to admit it. Yes, I have selective hearing. Whenever I need to hear something important, sometimes certain stuff I can't pay attention as much because my attention span is a little weird. But at least I'm acknowledging it, what's going on. Or sometimes I could be I'm sorry, can you repeat the question or what you said? Seriously, men watching, please, don't be afraid to admit that you have selective hearing, because it is sexist to the woman. You it's not fair. You can't say I know what I'm saying, right? And of course, again, I witnessed this firsthand. Yes, it is not fair to accuse the woman of well, you're not speaking up. How many times does it need to take for, especially for your partner to bring up this specific topic, right? I've never, ever, ever been like that with my past relationships. And honest to God, I really hope I don't get to that, whenever I have a partner again, / get married in the future, right? Because again, it is not fair. We need to put ourselves in the woman's shoes, right? Of communicating. To all the men out there who have girlfriends, right? I challenge you, all right? Ladies, I want you to put your partners to the test, right? For the males, just, yeah, try communicating more with your girlfriend, your wife, and if they're purposely ignoring you and you have to say the thing over and over again, that's proving a point, again, how would you feel if your partner didn't listen to you at all, and then they complain to you about not speaking up more, bringing this thing to their attention, oh man. And believe me, guys, in my last relationship, I've always tried to communicate with my last partner, right? And unfortunately, they would make a big deal over nothing, or they'd be petty about a little thing and turn into a big deal. And they've always complained and talked about communication. Okay, then why aren't you doing that? If communication is that important to you, then you need to take part in that, And also, communication also helps to understand your partners better, right? What are their concerns about the relationship and how can we improve, right? And of course, when I say we, I mean like both genders, right? Both male and female, right? And of course, it is a scientific fact, right, that women mature more than us guys, because for us guys, um, it really does start at 25, and I have noticed for a while, like in a few months, like I'm kind of having kind of like pre like 25 kind of like mature like realizations or like self-awareness, right? And I need to like obviously improve on myself, right? um so again, that is very, very important. um Again, I really wish us guys didn't have selective hearing, because again, there's a lot of like jerks out there who don't, especially don't take their partner seriously, right? And of course, like even if they don't know it, they always play the sexist card, right? And they don't even say like, "Oh, I'm going to use the sexist card," and you like they're always pulling the excuse like, "Oh, it's because you're a woman," right? Like again, how is that fair? Like again, that is freaking sexist. Um, and I've thought long and hard about this. Like, I want to be fair with this argument, ladies and gentlemen. Like, who is the more, emotional sex, right? Like, of course, there are going to be a lot of sexists in the comments. Well, it's obviously women because they don't know how to control their emotions. Like, again, that's not fair because, again, for us guys, we are emotional too, and we can't handle such control our emotions most of the time, right? So I'm going to pull a fast one and say for both sexes, it's 50-50. It's both equal. Because I don't literally see any other option. Like, for ladies, they could be like, oh, for who's more emotional, like, men are more emotional than us. So it'll probably be like, what, 70-30 or like 80-20. And again, there will be the guys that'll be like, oh, it's obviously women. Like, they will be like 80-20 or something like that. Or it's 100% like, not us guys, we're 0% emotional. Like, guys, again, that is not fair, Again, where to get off with that. And of course, I'm guilty. I used to be that guy as a little kid, right? Because like obviously this happens with a lot of little boys, right? Like ew, girls are gross. Or like, oh, it's because you're a girl. Ew. Like let's not call a little boy sexist just because like he enjoys being a boy at the time, like, and he doesn't care about relationships at his age, right? So like that's when they could get passes because again, like, it's adorable, it's cute, right? Like that's why they call it childhood innocence, right? Oh man, funny times, I swear. But seriously, yeah, communication is key, ladies and gentlemen. Again, like, when you both talk about it, you both need to commit to the communication, okay? Because again, not one partner can just do all the work and the other can't, not do it, right? Because again, like, this doesn't apply to just like, when I said like when women do most of the communication. Again, I talked about like briefly, like in my last relationship, I was the only one doing the communicating, right? Again, this applies to you ladies, like, if you don't commit to it, right? Like, again, I want to make sure that these mini episodes are fair, right? Like, I don't want to just come out of the blue like, oh, you ladies need to get your act together. Like, no, both genders need to get their acts together no matter what. You need to, like, males, you need to man up, and ladies, you need to woman up. There you go. Like, wouldn't you guys agree that this is, like, one of the fairest episodes in this, in this video? Like, yes, I think so. Just because, like, I want to, like, end those debates once and for all. And if this episode can, I would like for this one to be trending, right? Like, because everyone needs to hear what's going on, right? Like, again, if you partners out there believe that communication is key, then you need to commit to it, okay? And I feel like that should be like the next episode, commitment slash like sacrifices like in the relationship. But again, you guys can debate that in the comments right now, or if you want me to do like another YouTube post thing, like I can do it, but it's only by your guys' requests, right? Seriously, like communication is everything to me. Like, and of course, you want to be heard. I want to be heard still every day, not just by like from the internet, right? Like, I mean, like in person. And unfortunately, growing up, whenever I did try to communicate with people in my life, they would always shun me, push me away, and they would always tell me like my opinions never matter. Like, that is so shallow, stupid, immature. Like, and I don't want to listen to that anymore. I don't want to hear people tell me like, oh, your opinions don't matter because, like, hey, I've given, everybody around me a chance with, opinions and constructive criticism, right? So you guys need to be fair too, right? And of course, communication just doesn't have to apply to like romantic relationships, like relationships in general, like with your friends and family, right? Yeah. I guess there's nothing much to say, although I feel like I'm leaving out a couple things. So again, you guys can let me know in the comments below. Yeah, yeah, I had a lot of fun making this episode. Like, I can't wait for the third episode again. That's up to you guys. So please leave your requests in the comments below. All right, like, I want to make sure that your guys' voices are heard. Okay, like. Like, still, even as a young adult, like, a lot of things still now in my time, like, they're still not easy, but, like, I'm always trying to, like, overcome them, right? And, like, not to be petty about, like, every certain thing, right? Alright, so, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Please make sure to turn on the post notification bell and share my content if you haven't already. And again, tell me in the comments, guys, what do you think of this episode? Do you think this was a good one? Like, again, I like to certainly think so, just because, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying this over and over again. Communication is key, guys. We need to keep doing that, okay? We want to make sure everyone's voices are heard. We don't want to tell people like, your opinion does not matter because you're this or that. And especially to the women, like, oh, your opinion doesn't matter because you're a woman. Like, guys, stop. And I mean this, stop being effing sexist, please. That is not fair to any woman, okay? How do you think they feel when they hear that? You're belittling them. And ladies, of course, you have every right to belittle your partner for talking crap to you like that. Like, I hate hearing that. Alright, again, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you, ladies and gentlemen, in the next video. Thanks, bye-bye, and hopefully you guys are having an awesome day. Alright, bye, guys.